I was living two lives, low-key. I've lifed on life mode. I've been an industry professional. And so today I stand in a position where it's time to life on life mode and be an industry professional. I began to lose parts of myself that hood rat things with my hood rat friends, and then go on to keke boots rehearsal and play the stilettos. I gotta pay $13,000. Yeah, I'm not going to school. It's 8th grade, low key. It was life on career mode. OD mindful, OD on my think. Okay, y'all. So we're taking up my hair, and we're yapping about life. So let's do it. Let's do it. What we doing? Okay. It's been a while since I've ever put a camera up in my face and yap for no reason. I don't think I've ever done that. I'm already lying, y'all. Fuck. I'm already lying. Fuck. What have I been up to? So I started college. I went to Johnson C. Smith University in Charlotte. Private small HBCU for the first semester of my freshman year. Let's talk about that. It's college acceptance season. I have apps in. I'm dead set on I'm going to FIT, y'all. It makes sense. It's written in the stars. There's no other way this can go. For me, boy, did I know. So FIT was one of the last, one of the last decisions I got. So it was I want to say late May, literally close to I was graduating in a few weeks, literally. And so I'm okay, they haven't said anything. It was just all up in the air. I don't know how to explain it, but FIT culture is just everything's not up in the air, but it's just it's delayed. I don't know if, everything's just delayed in a way. And so a few weeks before graduation, I get that. I'm oh, so now what? So I'm reevaluating my options. I'm well, didn't really apply to many other schools, didn't get into many other schools. Hold on. I'm okay, well, now what? So I'm begging schools to let me apply, let reconsider my application. They're all sorry, too late, sorry, class is full, try again for spring, And so on one of my rounds, making my rounds to admissions offices. Well, I didn't even make that many rounds to admissions office. I just went to one admission office, which was UNC Charlotte. And they were yeah, no, genuinely can't accept any more students until spring. You're actually just cooked, buddy. I'm oh. And I'm in my head, not the only way I'm gonna survive, but the way I'm gonna do it, the most comfortably, not being at my dream school is being nearby with one of my closest friends ever. She was going to UNC Charlotte, and I'm okay, so if I can get into UNC Charlotte, I'll be chill, I can breathe, I'll be at peace in some sort of way. And so UNC Charlotte is nobody, we actually cannot. I'm all right, so no way at all, no way at all. I'm in the office, I'm oh, I'm asking the question in 7 different fonts. I'm so when you say no way at all, that includes the students that didn't commit, because I have a friend who told me their roommate decided to not come to school and blah blah blah. So I'm truly just in the admissions office, baby, go home, And so same weekend in Charlotte, or same day in Charlotte, we're well, my mom goes, well, your sister went to Johnson C. Smith. I was no shade, but it was just I don't know. I think it was just I wanted to go to a school with more people, something that was more diverse, something that was more catered to my interest type B. And there's nothing wrong with that. Went to Johnson C. Smith, applied in the admissions office, accepted in the admissions office, not enrolled in the admissions office, but basically I was just it was easy. It was it's a private HBCU, small, student population of 1,000 and some change. It was it was a little bit too easy. No, yeah. Okay, that's how I ended up there. So I'm knowing in my mind, okay, stepping stone, I'll be in Charlotte. I'm not too far from friends that I know already, and then it's cute city, blah blah blah. Okay, Fall semester starts. I'm lit. I'm not lit, but I'm just like, I like come to terms with it at this point. So I'm like, okay, this is my reality. So now I can't do anything but like live in it. Like I can't do anything but live in it type B. Like I can't like dwell on the past, like be so sad and sick that I'm not where I want to be. But like, it's like, okay, we're making it work. What we got, like I'm doing the best I can with what I got, like Mariah Carey type B, like blah blah blah. Okay, we get there. I'm in school. I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I want to say October rolls around. I start my applications for transfer because I'm knowing like I low key started my I started no I started my like transfer applications like literally like before the week I moved into school. Like I was like already in Common App, like loading stuff up, rewriting essays, like blah 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 blah, like doing what I had to do type B. Like I'm like making sure I'm taking. So how I registered for my classes was I registered for my classes like to take general education courses that would transfer like no matter what. Because like at the time of my life too, I was also like, I'm gonna be an architecture major. Baby, you were just trying to be an advertising and marketing communications major at the Fashion Institute of Technology. Why are you trying to be an architect? Like, so at this point, I'm like trying to like find like synonymous courses between like architecture and like and advertising, and it's literally like psychology, like math, macroeconomics, which is like okay, blah 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 blah. So I take courses that I know will transfer. Getting those courses, I'm chilling, do well. Start my apps, do my apps, waiting on it, blah 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 blah. So applications I submitted, really only Pace New York, and FIT. I started one for UIC in Chicago because I was just like in a moment of like Chicago could be cute too. Like I enjoyed when I visited Chicago. I never like completed the application for some reason. So I got my PACE acceptance. I want to say sometime in like October, November-ish, like October low key, because I was in like English class when I got it. I was in my English class when I got that email. They gave me a $21,000 scholarship, but like still even with after like scholarship and like financial aid, it was like low key mad expensive. Got my PACE acceptance. So I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be in the city regardless. Like I was at a point where I was like, okay, I'm ready to leave too. So like even if I don't get an FIT, like I'm gonna be in the city still, which is like a win for me because like I don't know what it is. We'll get into that later, but like I don't know what it is, but I always have like had city dreams for some reason. Yeah, that happened. Okay, boom. I'm still waiting on FIT acceptance, but I'm like in like talks with my parents of like transfer process. I'm like, okay, definitely will be happening. Like, what are we doing? Like, blah blah blah. Okay, sitting on PACE acceptance, waiting for FIT to come in. Still, it gets to November, like literally last week of November, like Thanksgiving break. Like, baby, like class finna end. We finna go take finals. Like, what we doing? Like, you don't even know what you're doing for next semester. Type beat. Like, they decide they want to send their emails during Thanksgiving break. And so I get my acceptance during Thanksgiving break. I'm like, wow, okay. Boom. Okay. And then that's that. I don't know how much was lost, y'all. I don't know how much footage was lost. But the flip. Okay, boom. I got my acceptance. I'm like locking in. I'm like planning my transfer. I'm like submitting my like an enrollment from Johnson C. Smith. And I'm like doing all the housing, like the enrollment, like blah blah blah, like blah 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 blah. Okay, that's cool. I'm chilling. We get enrolled. We get our housing. We get our financial. And then that's another thing. My financial aid award came so late, so late. Mind you, like the school, they said financial aid was due like financial had to be settled like by January 7th. Like mind you, I'm getting my like financial aid award like December 30th. Like it was like before. I think it was the day before New Year's Eve, which was sick. Oh my god, it was so sick. It was so sick. I got my financial aid award like letter like the day before New Year's Eve. I'm like, baby, I gotta pay 13,000. I gotta pay 13,000. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to school. No. So anyways, we scrambling. Scrambling. I'm like, oh okay. Perfect timing, like everything is closed, like can't even like call financial aid, FAFSA, can't even like do anything but just like pray. So I'm like, New Year's Eve is like like sickening right now. Like I'll be sick to my tummy like on New Year's Eve. Like I'm like, oh okay, oh okay, oh okay. So they just gonna do me like that, give me my financial aid award letter before like 2 days before financial aid is due. Blah blah blah. Not really 2 days, but like it felt like 2 days because by the time the business offices opened back up, it was gonna be like 3-4 days. So anyways, I'm chilling. Offices open back up. I'm making calls. I'm like, what can we do? What we working out? So I called the Broussard. I called the school. We worked something out. Figure out ways to like get my balance down. Blah 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 blah. We do. Hold on, my mom is calling me. Get my financial aid settled. Get my balance down. Boom. All right. That's chilling. Brings us to today. T minus like, hey Siri, how many hours until Monday?
It's 52 hours and 25 minutes until then.
So we're that long away from moving. Currently in a space of, I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. Like it's not even crazy, but it's just like I'm like having to like restart. Not even restart, but just like having to reprogram my brain in a way that I don't know if I need it or it's just like it's a good thing, but like I've been like realizing a lot. I've been like trying to be like Mr. Thinkfest a lot. No, but actually I'm trying to be like mindful and conscious and like trying to like not do everything right, but just like be intentional, you know, like this is like it's a big move. It's a big like jump. Like it's a big jump. Like, and I want to make sure I'm not just jumping for like the plot, and like I'm jumping with intention. Hello. I'm not jumping for the plot. I'm jumping with intention. Like, no, literally though, no. But like I've been like OD mindful, OD like on my think piece, OD on my like. All right, we gotta like. Life is in your hands now. Like you got the lemons. Like let's make lemonade. Like you got the lemons. Let's make lemonade. Like that's literally what I've been on. Like if you know, you know. But like no, I've like been in the space of realizing things about myself lately, such as like how much creativity I've like suppressed in me, and like how much I need to like relearn about myself and what I can and cannot do creatively, and how I can build from that. Cause I don't know, I think I just not lost myself, but like I got lost in. I didn't lose myself. I got I had a much needed period of just like living in myself and like not even in myself, but like just like living in like the moment and like not worrying about like the future. Cause I will say for like a period of my time, like coming out of like 2020, like it was like career based. Like I don't know if you like in 2020, I booked a role, or it was my first like booking for theatrics, like TV and film, blah blah blah. And so I was like, okay, like stuff's getting real tight beat. Like I gotta lock in, challenge, like career mode. Like it's not normal. Like it's not normal. Like it's not normal for like a high school student to be like on career mode. But like I don't know if it's like a child performer thing. Like since 8th grade, low key, it was like life on like career mode. Like 8th grade, 2019, I started in musical theater and local productions, and they were like off Broadway level theaters and like things like that, and then it escalated to me getting an agent and like auditioning consistently and like having to be in like trainings and go do audition tapes and like learn these lines and like be like serious about like a career, which is kind of like not strange, but it was just like I wanted it. So it was like I like always like I don't know, man. I just like Shake It Up Chicago, like I don't know, it ignited something in me. Like I always like wanted to be like a Disney little TV character or whatever. So it's something I wanted, but it was just like I was always working towards something in a way that was just like so like career focused and like not normal for like a middle school kid, like a middle school kid at all. Like I'm supposed to be like I was doing middle school kid things, but it was just like I was living two lives low key, like in a way. Being like a middle school boy, hood rat teens with my hood rat friends, like, and then going to like Kinky Boots rehearsal and playing the stilettos, like no, like dead ass. That was it's not funny. But no, that was the duality of me in that era, and so it was just like that. Just goes to show like how many like I don't even know if it's like shows the duality of like how much I was like doing. It was just like it was a lot. Like from 2019 to like 2022, not even 2022 to like whenever Actor Strike was, it was just like career focus. I was like career mode. I was like, okay, I gotta lock in. Like, don't let these outside distractions get you. Like, keep your circle small because you never know what's gonna happen. Type B. I don't know why I was just like so like I was just like so like on career mode for this for my acting, like locked in, like blah blah blah. Okay, no, but like life was on career mode, and I just needed like a minute to like, all right, calm down. So I found interest like in real life, like in my school, like I joined a club. I became like an officer for a club. I just started just like lifing on in real life mode. Like I was lifing on like this DXD mode, and so I lifed on like life mode for the rest of my high school. Not like rest of my high school. I like for like junior, senior year. Acting was slow, creativity was dropped. Like I didn't like in 2020. I was on my creativity tip, auditioning, theater, creating like little YouTube videos for the funs of it. Let me just list all the things I would do like freshman year, between the years of 8th grade to sophomore year. Okay, dance, being a student, choreographer, teacher, created content, little YouTube videos and edits and whatnot every now and then, vlogs, dabbled in fashion, thrifting, dabbled in photography, acted, theatrical, TV, film, trained in acting, TV, film, theatrical, blah, blah, blah. That's what I was doing in like freshman, sophomore year. And then, I don't know, I got to a point where I was just like, I didn't get tired of it, but I just wanted, I don't know what, like it got slow and I wanted to life on life mode. So that's what I did. I lifed on life mode for like junior and senior year. I joined clubs. I became officer for a club. I just lifed on life mode and did all the things that I like wanted to do. Because I don't know what it was about me. Like, I don't know. I literally just told myself one day, like, I want to have like a high school experience. And so that's what I did. Like, I had a high school experience. Like, the freak, like, boom. And in the midst of that, I like began to lose parts of myself that I would later come to reclaim. And so in the midst of me losing those parts, I learned a lot about myself in the sense of me as a person, in the sense of me as a human being in the world, and not as a industry professional. Hello. Why am I spitting? No, okay, no. But yeah, I learned a lot about me in that period of time. Lost a lot of me in that time. Not in a negative way, but just like in a way of like, okay. But boom, that brings us to today. What does that mean for us today? I've lifed on life mode. I've been an industry professional. And so today I stand in a position where it's time to life on life mode and be an industry professional. Why am I spitting? I've gotten nowhere taking these braids out, y'all. But I did a row of box braids in the back because the tension was too tight on my neck, so I had to. So that's what I'm doing right now. That small row of box braids. No, but yes, I'm at a point where it's time for me to life on life mode and be an industry professional type. Like, so I've just been talking to myself, like thinking to myself, like, how am I going to bring back all aspects of my creativity that I enjoy, love, and adore, and also prepare me to be an industry professional, setting myself up for success and being a student as well. So that's where I'm standing, and that's me learning how to dedicate time to all these interests. Because also another thing that I've realized recently is like I was able to succeed at all those things because I had a very set schedule. Like I would go to school, I would go to rehearsal, I would do whatever. Like I was wake up at 7, do something after that, do something after that, go to sleep, repeat, do it again. And now it's just like it's up to you to like kind of recreate those customs on your own now that you're not like having them set up for you, blah blah blah. And so I just want to make sure I'm creating time and like finding ways to nurture all aspects of my creativity in a way that's going to benefit me for like whatever I want to do in my life, whatever that may be or will be, you know. Because I don't want to neglect any part of my interests from now on. Like I've done that for a while when it was just had to be like solid like acting, or well, actually it was never just like solid just like anything, but it was just like for a while recently, like going into my senior year of high school and like being an officer of a club and like trying to still be a industry professional in the entertainment industry or whatever. It was just like I neglected parts of something eventually in the process of that. And so I want to learn now how to not neglect parts of that, but negate time for everything to have its own element and live in its own realm. And so that's what I'm looking forward to in this new era, in this move, in this journey, because I don't know what it is about the city, but maybe I'm just like glamorizing it. Maybe bitches are glamorizing it, but I don't know. No, yeah. Damn. That's all I had to yap about. Well, I'm going to be studying in advertising. No, yeah, so I'm just in a space of trying to make sure before the move, I'm like consciously like figuring out ways to like, not even figuring out ways, but just like making sure I know like ways I want to tap into my creativity and like bring that side of me out in accordance with my life on life mode and my life on student mode and my life on industry professional mode. I feel like I've yapped all the yap I could yap. No, I don't want. How did I finish all the yap before I finished my braids? My camera being weird and it died. Like, I also briefly became very introverted. Like, I mean, extremely introverted, and it's like seeing myself come out of that nature like shortly in over winter break has been kind of crazy. Not even like in an insane way, but like I've like a jump from like 2019 to like 2023, like completely different people. Like, who is this like diva? Like, literally, like, who is this diva? Like, no, like literally, like jumping from like this to this. Like, who is this diva? Like, it's just crazy seeing that. And I don't know when that introvertedness happened, but God forbid anybody. I don't even want to mention middle school me. God bless anybody who knew me then, man. Sorry to them. Not sorry to them, but like, it was just like, who is this devil baby? No, like, who's devil baby? Like, who's Chucky doll? Like, who's little demon? Blah 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 blah. It was me in middle school, and then I had this insane just like lock in moment. I was like, oh. And so I went from like your local class clown to your local like back of the corner. Like, sophomore year me was not real. I literally gave embarrassment from like inside out. Like, I was in the back of the classroom, said nothing. But no, yeah, taking the time to like rediscover like me in a way has been cute and fun. Like, over break I've been like just like tapping into things I'm interested in, like new ways of this hair is thin. This hair is thin up here. Why is it length so? Why is it like itsy bitsy spider went up? This is like hairline? No. Yo, it's coming from, okay. I was gonna say. Like, still, that's an insane jump. Is my hair breaking off? Okay, man. I want to talk about Babygirl for real. I really want to talk about Babygirl. Actually, I can't. I couldn't say it. I had some thoughts and feelings about Babygirl, but I'm open to hearing perspectives, theories, and more. Hold on, let's see if the camera's working. What was I expecting going into the film? Not much, to be honest. I knew it was a little bit freaky. I knew that was it. I knew it was a little bit freaky. Like Babygirl, like the previews, the commentary around it. I just knew it was a little bit freaky. When I walked into the scene of Nicole Kidman riding, mind you, yeah, we showed up a little bit late. What I live for? I lived for the character being actually like good person beyond the infidelity. have, despite infidelity, her character was actually like good person, and I felt for her. Like, I wish there was more, is what I wanted to say. But also, I haven't watched like any full like psychological like analysis. I like watched them briefly leave the theater, but I kind of want to listen to some like now after like watching the film, like actually like think about it, be able to like listen. But from just like a first watch, I walked out of there like, okay, the fuck, like now what? Talk about RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay, so season 17, top 3, Lucky Stars. Number 1, number 2, Lexi Love. Number 3, Susie 2. Let's just break those 3 down. Okay, I personally feel like Lucky Stars might be our winner this season. I could also see Lexi Love being our winner this season. Let me break those 2 down. Lucky Stars. Her drag is campy. Her drag is creativity. Her drag is just entertainment. Like her first performance with the Lemonade, I think about that often. I had to take a picture of us. I had to take a still of like the moment because it was just like so good. But I was also off that you know, off that J. But still, even when I watched it out of that element, Lucky Stars was really good. I liked it. She was cute. She's always camp. She's always the eye-catching diva. I haven't seen her perform yet, which is I mean, she performed a little bit, but she was just doing a few body rolls. If she could perform down, oh, she's taking it. If she can perform down boots, she's taking it. Lexi Love, let's talk about her. I just feel like she has so many tricks up that sleeve that we just don't know about. The way she was talking about, like, oh my god, I'm so scared to like slip and fall in these roller skates. I'm truly thinking this bitch can't roller skate at all. Like, she done did a cartwheel 2 times over, done did 17 splits in these roller skates. The whole time, this diva is gaslighting us into thinking she's about to fall on stage, like, and then ate like that. And then I also feel like she's an underdog because my good sisters are playing with her because she's 33. Like, she's not that bitch. Like, she's not that bitch. Like, I can barely get out. Like, I can barely reach these braids. This hair's so thick. God, I'm not gonna watch this, bro. Okay, queens I like for the sake of liking. In case you forgot, she made me giggle during a confessional, which was like, okay, but she could make me giggle during her stand-up. I think that stand-up made me want to do was stand up and close my fucking laptop. Okay, didn't hit the same, sorry. You know, one thing I've learned is if a joke hits, don't try it again. Unless you can really double down on that cadence. It's like half the delivery, half the joke for me is the delivery, the cadence, the wording, the like enunciation. Like, literally, that's like, let's talk about Keke Palmer. Let's talk about Keke Palmer. She is a masterclass. She's a masterclass on Hollywood. She is a masterclass. I just think she is Hollywood royalty. She is a masterclass on how to have longevity, how to brand yourself, I just love Keke Palmer. She's a masterclass. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, she's a masterclass. Like, if you get it, you get it. I don't know, y'all. I might chop this all off. Chat. All right. That's it. I hope you're ready to see me be mindful for the rest of this year. Okay.